Hey, getaway, Alex here. This is my personal vlog. I'm a crew member that works on board, working as assistant cruise director on board beautiful Norwegian Breakaway. In this video, I'm inviting you to join me on a journey to Mediterranean 10 days cruise. I'm going to be showing you different beautiful ports of call, some aspects of my job as an activity manager or assistant cruise director here on board. So if you're up to this experience, let's go. New cruise, new day, new adventures. Barcelona, and cruise number 7 stars for me. Lucky 7 or unlucky, we'll see. And the itinerary of this 10 days cruise looks like so. From Barcelona we went to Cannes, France, then we had overnight in Livorno in Italy, Rome, Naples, one sea day, and back to España with the stops in Ibiza and Palma de Mallorca. Again, everything started today in the beautiful Barcelona, Catalonia. It's embarkation day. I always starting at the office. Running a sound announcements. I already showed you in this video how I was doing it before. All guests are required to proceed to their assigned assemblies. Some of the announcements I do from the guest services, some from the bridge. That's where I'm going right now. I like this portion of my job not only because I'm going to be enjoying beautiful views but also delicious coffee. Alright, my bridge portion of the announcements is done. Now I can get back to my duties in the office. I need to put together the schedule for my team and so on and so forth. By the way, there is a video exclusively for my duties on the embarkation day. Check it out. Video that exclusively described those duties. Sail away party time. At the party finished. Maybe you can see that I'm super hot, super sweaty. We extended the party a couple of minutes. Well, 10 minutes to be more specific, because when the people are, when it's a party people, you want to give them more. So that's what we do. Welcome aboard show. Almost about to begin. Had a rest, I changed, and it's time for me to meet my team for the team meeting, and then I have tendering meeting because we're going to be having tendering operation tomorrow, and then dinner, office party, and yeah. And this is fast forward next day and our first port of call. Cannes, France. We're almost about to start doing the tendering. Morning, early meeting. Let's do this. Alright, so we had our morning briefing and now I'm waiting for the guests. While waiting for the guests, I have my computer. I need to optimize my work. Waiting for the guests in a theater. Soon we arrive. Soon they're gonna start coming over. We're gonna have everything set up here in the theater. And we're gonna ready to rock. Even the lunch is done. Even the office job is done. Time to relax. Oof, I deserve it. Let me show you a little bit of Cannes, France, and the French Riviera. Sometimes I'm wondering, what do I do wrong in my life so I'm not there, not working, but enjoying my life or owning something like this. This one of the yachts. But I'm thinking, probably owning those kind of possession require a lot of responsibility. It's the evening, I changed, and it's finally getting warmer. Maybe today we're gonna be having our party outdoors finally. Wow, look at this side. I already changed with my wig, ready for the 80s party. I want to stop by the office to do some stuff. Yeah, that's the life of assistant cruise director. That's a new day, and you just saw Livorno's pictures or footages from Livorno. And I'm gonna go and have something to eat. Tell me, are you even watching this? Give me a thumbs up if you are watching this. Because again, I feel like I'm losing the passion to put together these videos, and yeah, maybe not the best thing to say, but at least I'm honest YouTube creator. Oof, time for me to get out of the office, even though I spent here almost 3 hours. I think I've done like 99% of everything that I was planning. There's always something to do. There's always a job that's gonna find you if you're assistant cruise director. But I'm proud of myself. Now I have an hour to have a rest before my gangway. So what is gangway duty? That's when we're gonna be meeting our guest. Today it's a port of Livorno. And that's the other side of the ship. By the way, I'm gonna right now upload a couple of videos. They're actually uploading right now. I promised you once to show the facilities of my stateroom. By the way, my room steward just cleaned up everything. There's a video of me actually showing the stateroom of mine on the other ship, but right now I'm just gonna show you a little bit. Here you go. That's how everything looks like. So I got the shower. And that's the room. And by the entrance, you see something like this. As you see, I have a rack with plenty of shoes. Then this is my costumes. Some more right here. Map of my lovely United Ukraine. And some videos uploading right there. Today not a very busy evening for us, and this is my reward. Look at this. We just had very fun Milowet game show. That's one of the reasons why all of us are working at sea, us crew members. On that night, also with the team, we got little get together in the office to celebrate. Some of us leaving, some was staying, and just in general to celebrate the life. And let's go to the next day. Still Livorno. Look at these guys right here. Afternoon vibe of Civitavecchia. And that's the view to Costa Smeralda from my stateroom. And time for me to go to the gangway. Gangway is calling. Let's do this. My gangway duties are done. Oof, I have 1 hour to rest. I changed, ready for the evening. What's good about this cruise? That the weather finally picked up and we have our parties outdoor very full, and that's why they're very entertaining. A lot of people showing up and we having a good time. And of course, we're having it for the guests. We're having a good time for the guests and they having a good time. And me, as always, trying to do some stairs as a workout. Next day, we are in beautiful Napoli. It's early morning. I already made a couple of things in the office and also visited the safety training. That's the new place for us. We have never docked here before. We've never been to this dock, but we've been to this port. There is a video about it. And I'm back to my cabin, and look, this is the benefit that you probably won't get anywhere else in the world. Look, everything already prepared for you. Somebody just made my bed. It's amazing. I have a room steward, and this is great benefit, you know, so I can focus only on work while enjoying the view. By the way, let me show you the view from my window. Here you go. Today we're docking in different terminal. I think I've been here before, so I know where we are. It's like right next to the Vesuvius
mountain.
Working on uploads of a couple of videos, and now I'm gonna go eat. Today I already went to the office, went to do the training, stopped by my cabin, and now 12 I'm gonna go have lunch slash breakfast. And Vesuvius just right there. New angle to Napoli. This looks like some scrapyard or something. And that's how our gangway looks like. And it's not far away from the downtown, maybe even closer. Now I want to include here also footages from my previous contract on Norwegian Getaway, because I want this video to be not just entertaining but also a little bit informative. So this is where we're docking. As you see, we're a little bit far away from the main terminal. Those two ships are occupying the main spot today, and this is our gangway. Again, this is the footages from my previous contract, but it's exactly on the same pier where we docking today with Breakaway. This time, together with my colleague, we are greeting everybody on the gangway, and we are inviting all our guests to join our line dance, doing some easy moves and welcoming everybody back on board. Back on board, where I like to say you won't be bored. But of course it depends on you, because we have different activities to run, different game shows, different parties, and much more. By the way, I know some guests who've been cruising with us before are watching, so if you recognize Andrew, like for his amazing dance moves.
Thank you.
After gangway, I stopped by the office to do the schedule, and now I need to be ready for the evening. Some changes here in the afternoon, couple of ships docked, or I believe that's like a ferry boats. A little bit of afternoon vibe of Napoli. I already changed. Vesuvius did not change. Vesuvius is still here. New day, and I need to pick up some stuff. So there was me picking up some prizes for our guests for different activities for the next month. I requested them from the linen keeper before I requested them from the shore side. And since today is a sea day and everybody's a bit busy, then I need to do it myself. And now I'm gonna do bingo. Here you can see the example how, not the actual bingo, but the bingo training looks like. And then I also was hosting one of my favorite game shows, Mr. Sexy Legs, at the poolside. Alright, I was doing the Mr. Sexy Legs competition. That's where our guest parading, our male is parading in front of the ladies judges, shaking the booties, shaking the legs, and the audience then, or the judges decide who's the best, who's the Mr. Sexy Legs. So it's done. Now we have a quick break and then another bingo. Day at sea looks like this, and I need to change for the evening duties. All right, so I have checked on my areas, my guys doing the game show, then also I went to eat, and now time to change for the party. The biggest party of the high seas, the glow party, and it's the busiest day today, the sea day, but I plan everything nicely so everything runs smooth. Look at this sunset. What a reward. I'm gonna take elevator. It's a little shortcut, but it's only because I'm gonna be working out for 2 hours during our glow party.
Let's go.
So what is this glow party? Glow party is the biggest party of the high seas, biggest party of the cruise. We're usually trying to schedule it towards the end of it, so it's like a grand finale. However, always depends on the schedule. Sometimes it's easier to put somewhere in the middle if the next port, for example, it's not early port. But anyway, if you're attending this party, then you need to make sure that you dress up either white or something neon colors, because this party used to known white hot party. Now we call it glow. Let's go glow.
Hey, what a party it was, let me tell you. Woo-hoo. Wish you were here so you can experience yourself. Next time, glow party.
After eventful day like this and the party like so, you probably think, wow, this guy's probably having a day off. No, when you're working at sea. Meanwhile, let me show you the Silver Screen Bistro. It's another beautiful day, and I want to just show you a little bit of a cinema that we have here on board. That's where guests have chance to dine and watch some movie. And sometimes our management also organize some movies for us, for crew here. This is Ibiza. I'm going back to the office and then I'm going to the gangway. By the way, there is an episode about Ibiza. Check it out. I need to go to the office to do the schedule for my team. This is something that I do on the regular basis. And once that's done, poof, it's like out of my shoulders. Gangway in Ibiza looks like this. The downtown there. Look how much transportation today in the port. Afternoon vibe of Ibiza today. Gangway is done, schedule is done. Time to change for the evening. I have a perfect couple game show tonight. I'm showing you evening vibe of Ibiza only because tonight we arrive here in the afternoon. So that's why we are leaving also later. I already had my very successful game show perfect couple today.
So what's gonna happen? You're gonna place that apple in between your chest, and then the objective of the game to bite an apple. But you're not allowed to use your hands. They got it. Yeah. Some of you need to roll up or down. I don't want to report to the HR. Look, it's okay. It's okay. So you need to go up or down. You need to roll that apple.
Also the party, and now it's time to rest. New day, new morning, just got an interview. We were interviewing one of the crew members that wanted to become a crew staff. In this work hustle, I probably forgetting to give the details of the aspects of the different operational thingies. I hope you're still following me, and don't forget you can subscribe, and that's how you can help this channel to grow. So I mentioned the interview that we were doing. From time to time, there are different crew members. They want to cross-train into our department. So we need to interview them with the cruise director and basically need to decide, are they capable to do this job, or are they capable for the training that might lead to the promotion. By the way, it's a new day, new energy, and new port. We are in Palma de Mallorca. By the way, look at that fancy ship, Aurora. I never heard about that company, Aurora Expeditions. And the Mind Shift, I heard about this company. And of course Palma de Mallorca and Breakaway. On this channel there's already a few videos about Palma de Mallorca, so check it out. My office portion for the afternoon is done. Now I have a quick break and then I need to go to the gangway, Mallorca, when I'm going to be having a chance to get off again. Oof, life of assistant cruise director, let me tell you. Well, it's the last day of the cruise, so it's a little bit busy. Now I'm gonna go to the bow of the ship to get a coffee. There's a little crew sanctuary area. Nice area, I love to be here. Not often I am actually here, but this is a really beautiful area, especially if you have some free time to chillax a little bit from your work right here. Get a coffee, unwind and stuff. Here you can see Allure of the Seas, which was actually following us throughout the whole season. Now we are together in beautiful Palma de Mallorca. This is a bow of the ship. Here you can reproduce the famous Titanic scene. However, the access here, it's only for the crew members. That's where they can relax a little bit, do some sunbathing. There's even a little bit of a coffee station and even little gym.
Then there was a time for me to get back to the office, where on the last day of the cruise I had so many things to do, different reports, schedules, preparation for the new cruise, and much more. Again, life of assistant cruise director is a very eventful. We're working every day.
Evening vibe, I changed already. Right, 9:15, well 9:14, I'm a minute away from hosting the game show. I finished all my reports and I'm ready to stroll to the atrium where I have the last and final game show of the cruise, which is movie sketch trivia. And this cruise is gonna be done and I'm gonna be having a chance to relax, and I need to start tomorrow at 6:45 in the morning. Whew. Time to go. Look good. Everybody's ready. This is our
movie sketch trivia, where we're acting out different movies and guest needs to guess them. Tonight our cruise staff team was on fire and it was a great show in a theater. This is good morning. The cruise came to an end. We are in Barcelona, 5:15 in the morning. I'm almost about to go to the bridge to make debarkation announcements. Few cups of coffee at the bridge and I'm ready to make those debarkation announcements for the crowd control purposes and for the benefits of our guests. So that's the ending of the cruise, and that's the ending of my video. Thank you very much for watching. Check other videos on this channel and I'll see you in the next one.